found a way to turn dirt, the most common block in Minecraft, into one of the most valuable items in the game, diamonds. This method will eliminate the need for caving and mundane strip mining, and instead will pour millions of diamonds on you with the least amount of resources and effort. Now you might be wondering, how is this even possible? And to answer that, I used villager trading to exchange useless items and exploited certain mechanics to get blocks otherwise unattainable with my restrictions. In this video, I will show you these very steps I took in order to turn these measly dirt blocks into diamonds you can't even begin to count. The first block that I needed for my chain of transformations was mud, so after establishing myself with basic tools for survival, I collected the only thing I knew closely related to it: dirt. And a lot of it, as this is the most valuable and quintessential block in this entire video. I then got sand and smelted it in my 6 furnaces to make bottles, and filled these up to pour in my dirt blocks. After repeating this for God knows many times, I had enough mud to proceed to step 2. But now I had a problem. The next block I needed was clay, but I wasn't entirely sure how to get it with what I had. But then I remembered, I had this entire video planned out and discovered a feature with pointed dripstone that dries out mud, turning it into clay. All you have to do is place the mud directly above a dripstone and wait for it to transform. So after discovering this, I went to collect a lot of pointed dripstone and surfaced to begin construction on my clay maker. I farmed it on a relatively large scale and waited for the mud to dry and proceeded to collect my clay to move on to step 3. Step 3 involved finding a village to trade my newly gotten clay into emeralds from a stonemason, but I made a grave mistake, costing me hours of time that I would only realize in the next step. I then used my emeralds to unlock more advanced trades with an armor, waiting patiently for him to restock, only to cause a supply chain crisis in the village economy once again. Then, I nearly slammed my head into my keyboard. I didn't have enough emeralds to level him up to an expert, so I had to go back and painstakingly repeat the first few steps. In the last step, I used my leftover emeralds to get diamond armor, making my conversion from dirt blocks into diamonds a success. Yeah, just go mining, it's way easier.